Hello viewers, I hope all of you are studying properly for your upcoming board exams. And in my last video I explained up to question number 12 of 12A, and today I am going to start from number 13. The question is, a road which is 7 meter wide around a circular park whose circumference is 352 meter. Find the area of the road. Suppose this is the circular park and this is the path whose width is 7 meter. So we have written here, let r meter small r and capital R meter be the radii of the circular park and park with the road respectively. So here small r is the radius of the park and capital R is the radius of the park along with the road. As given in the question, the circumference of the park is 352. That means this boundary is 352. We know circumference formula is 2 pi r. As we have considered, the radius of the park is r. 2 pi small r equals to 352. As we know, value of pi is 22 by 7. 2 into 22 by 7 into r will be 352. So r will be 352. And if I cross multiply, 7 will be in the numerator, 2 and 22 will be in the denominator. Now, if I cancel 22 and 352 by 11, 11 2 are 22, 11 3 are 33, 22 left, that means 32. Clear? So, we have cancelled 22 and 352 by 11, and as a result, we got 2 and 32. Now, we are left with 32 into 7 by 2 into 2. Now, if I cancel 32 and 2, I am going to get 16. So, we got r equals to 16 by 7 into 2. These 2 and 16 again can be cancelled. We got 8. So r equal to 7 into 8, that is 56 meter. So radius of the park is 56 meter. That means from here to here, this length is 56. Now as given in the question, the width of the road is 7 meter. Therefore, radius of the park along with the path. Radius of the park along with the path, it will be r plus 7. So capital R equals to small r plus 7. So we can write here capital R equals to small r plus 7. Small r is 56. 56 plus 7, that means 63. Clear? So inner radius is 56 and outer radius is 63. Now to calculate the area of the road or path, we are going to subtract area of the smaller circle from the area of the bigger circle. We know area of the bigger circle is pi capital R square. And area of the smaller circle is pi small r square. So if I take pi common, we are left with r square minus r square. So we are going to use this formula. Now area of the road, it will be pi capital R square minus small r square. Pi is 22 by 7. Capital R is 63 square minus 56 square. So 22 by 7. Here we can use a square minus b square formula. It will be a plus b into a minus b. Now 22 by 7, 63 plus 56 is 119, and 63 minus 56, it will be 7. This 7 and this 7 can be cancelled. So we are left with 22 into 119, and if I multiply, I am going to get 2618 meter square. That means area of the path, or you can say area of the road, is 2618 meter square. Whenever this type of sums are there, if you want to calculate the area of this region, this part, then always subtract the area of the smaller circle from the area of the bigger circle. I hope this sum is clear. Let me discuss the next question, that is question number 14. Question is, a field is in the form of a circle. The cost of ploughing the field at rupees 15 per meter square is rupees 57,750. Find the cost of fencing the field at rupees 34 per meter. Suppose this is the circular field whose radius is r. Let r meter be the radius of the circular field as I have drawn here. In the question it is given rupees 15 is needed for ploughing 1 meter square. Therefore rupee 1 is needed for ploughing 1 by 15. 1 divided by 15, because with rupee 1 you are going to plough lesser area. So that's why we have to divide. Here total cost is 57,750. So rupees 57,750 is needed for ploughing 57750 divided by 15 meter square. Clear? And that means this is the area of the circle. Now area of the circle is 57750 by 15 meter square. We know area of a circle is pi r square. So pi r square will be 3850 meter square. We know the value of pi, which is 22 by 7. So 22 by 7 into r square is 3850. So r square will be 3850. And if I cross multiply, 7 will be in the numerator, 22 will be in the denominator. Now if I cancel these two with 11, I got 11 2 ja 22, and if I cancel 3850 by 11, I am going to get 350. Now in the next line, r square is 350 into 7 by 2. These 2 and 350 can be cancelled, and we got 175. So r square is 175 into 7. So r square is, if I multiply 175 and 7, I am going to get 1225. And if we take the square root of 1225, we are going to get 35 meter. Therefore radius of the park is 35 meter. Now 1225, some of you are confused how I got 35 from 1225. If you just do square root by division method, so 3 3 ja 9. I hope all of you know how to find the square root. From this side you have to pair two numbers. Now you have to take the perfect squares. 2 2 ja 4, 3 3 ja 9, 4 4 ja 16. Since here it is 12, so 3 3 ja 9, 12 minus 9, 3, and from here it will be 25. Now if you take the double of 3, that is 6. Now we are to take two numbers. These two numbers must be same. And if I take 5 and 5, I am going to get 325. So here it will be 5, here it will be 5, and here I am going to get 325. So square root of 1225 is 35. Therefore radius of the circular park is 35 meter. Now we are to find the cost of fencing. For this we need circumference. Now circumference of the field, we know the formula 2 pi r. So 2 into 22 by 7, and instead of r we can write 35. Now 7 and 35 can be cancelled. So we got 5. So if I multiply 2 into 22 into 5, we are going to get 44 into 5, and 44 into 5 is 220 meter. Therefore circumference of the field is 220 meter. Clear? This is the circumference. Now as given in the question, rupees 34 is needed to fence per meter. Therefore cost of fencing the full boundary, cost of fencing will be rupees 34 into 220, because this whole length is 220 meter. And we know for 1 meter we need 34. Therefore total cost will be 34 into 220. That means 7480. And that is the cost of fencing of the circular field. I hope the sum is clear. Now I'll discuss question number 15. Here question is, a circular park 42 meter in diameter has a path 3.5 meter wide running around it on the outside. Find the cost of graveling the path at the rate of rupees 20 per square meter. Suppose this is the park and this is the path which is 3.5 meter wide running around the park. Now as given in the question, diameter is 42 meter, and since diameter is twice of radius, so twice of radius is 42. So radius, which we have considered r, is 42 by 2. That means 21 meter. So the radius of the circular park is 21 meter. Now as given in the question, the width of the path is 3.5 meter. Therefore radius of the outer circle means from here till this much, this length will be smaller plus 3.5. So it will be 21 plus 3.5, as we got smaller equals to 21 meter. So outer radius will be 21 plus 3.5, that is 24.5 meter. Clear? So here inner radius is 21 meter and outer radius is 21 plus 3.5, that is 24.5 meter. We have to find the area of the path. Now we know the area of the circle is pi r square. So area of the outer circle, it will be pi capital R square, and area of the inner circle will be pi small r square. As we have to calculate the area of this path, so it will be area of the bigger circle minus area of the smaller circle. So area of the path will be pi capital R square minus pi small r square. Now pi can be taken common. We are left with r square minus small r square. So it will be 22 by 7. Capital R is 24.5. So 24.5 square minus 21 square. So 22 by 7. Here a square minus b square. It will be a plus b into a minus b. Now 24.5 plus 21. That will be 45.5. And 24.5 minus 21 is 3.5. Now 3.5 and 7 if I cancel, I am going to get 2 because 3.5 2 ja 7. So we got 22 into 45.5 by 2. This 22 can be further cancelled with 2 and we got 11. If I multiply 11 into 45.5, I am going to get 500.5 meter square, and that is the area of the circular track. Now as given in the question, rupees 20 is required for per square meter. So cost of graveling will be rupees 20 into 500.5 because it is given rupees 20 per square meter is the rate. That means for per square meter we need rupees 20. So for 500.5 meter square we need 20 into this. So it will be rupees 20 into 500.5, which will give 10,010. And that is the required answer. In question number 16, the question is, the side of a square is 10 centimeter. Find the areas of the circumscribed and inscribed circles. As given in the question, here the side of the square is 10 centimeter. So this part is 10 centimeter and this angle is 90 degree. Now we have to find the areas of the circumscribed and inscribed. That means in this case, circle is outside the square and here square is outside the circle. That means this one is inscribed and this one is circumscribed. In this case, we don't know the diameter of the circle, and here this diameter will be the diagonal of the square. Now in this square, this side is 10 centimeter, this side is 10 centimeter and this angle is 90. If I consider the triangle ABC, which is a right angle triangle, we can use Pythagoras Theorem, and by applying Pythagoras Theorem, we can calculate AC, which will be the diameter of the circle. In this right angle triangle ABC, we can write AC square equals to AB square plus BC square by Pythagoras Theorem. I think all of you know the Pythagoras Theorem. Degree, so this is the hypotenuse. So AC is the hypotenuse. So if I apply Pythagoras Theorem here, AC square will be AB square plus BC square. So AC square is AB square plus BC square. So AC will be root over AB square plus BC square. So AC equals to, what is AB here? AB is 10, BC also 10. So AC will be root over 10 square plus 10 square. So AC you can write, therefore AC equals to root over 2 times 10 square. So this 10 will come out. So we got AC equals to 10 root over 2 centimeter. Clear? And since AC is 10 root over 2 centimeter, so radius will be half of it. So if I divide this one by 2, I am going to get 5 root over 2 centimeter. Therefore, radius of this circle is 5 root over 2 centimeter. We have to calculate the area of the circumscribed circle, and we know area of the circle is pi r square. As we have considered radius to be r1, so area will be pi r1 square. Pi is 22 by 7 into r1 is 5 root over 2 square. 22 by 7, 5 square, 5 5 is 25. Root 2 square is 2. Now 22 into 25 into 2 by 7. If I multiply, I am going to get 1100 by 7. If I divide, I am going to get 157.142, which can be written as 157.14 centimeter square. Therefore, area of the circumscribed circle, that means area of this circle is 157.14 centimeter square. Now, in case of inscribed circle, square is outside the circle. So, definitely the side of the square will be the diameter of the circle. And since here each side is 10 centimeter, therefore diameter of the circle also will be 10 centimeter. Fine. And suppose we have considered R2 be the radius of the inscribed circle. So, I have written here in case of inscribed circle, let R2 be the radius, and here diameter is the side of the square, and diameter is nothing but twice of radius, which is equal to 10 centimeter. So radius is 10 by 2, that is 5 centimeter. Therefore, radius of the inscribed circle, this R2 is 5 centimeter. Therefore, area of the inscribed circle, we know the formula pi R2 square. Pi is 22 by 7, and we got radius as 5, so it will be 5 square. So 22 by 7 into 5 square is 25. If I multiply 22 with 25, I am going to get 550 by 7, and on dividing I got 78.57 centimeter square, and that is the area of the inscribed circle. I hope the sum is clear. And now let me discuss question number 17. Here question is, the area of a circle inscribed in an equilateral triangle is 154 centimeter square. Find the perimeter of the triangle. Let A, B, C be the equilateral triangle, and this is the inscribed circle. And suppose r centimeter be the radius of the inscribed circle. So I have written here, let r centimeter be the radius of the inscribed circle. And we know the area of the circle is pi r square. Now area of the circle as given in the question is 154 centimeter square. So we know the area of the circle is pi r square. Pi r square is 154. Pi is 22 by 7 into r square is 154. So r square equals to 154. This 7 will be in the numerator and 22 will be in the denominator. Now if I cancel 22 and 154 by 11, here I am going to get 2, and here it will be 14. Again this 14 and 2 if I cancel, I am going to get 7. So r square will be 7 into 7, 7 square. So radius will be root over 7 square, that is 7 centimeter. Therefore radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. Suppose 8 centimeter be the height of the equilateral triangle, and from the property of equilateral triangle we know that radius is 1/3 of height. So r equals to h by 3. So h equals to 3r. So h equals to 3, and as we got radius equal to 7, so it will be 3 into 7, that is 21 centimeter. Therefore height of the equilateral triangle is 21 centimeter. Let us consider each side of the triangle be a centimeter, and we know height of the equilateral triangle is root 3 by 2 into a. So height equals to root 3 by 2 into a. So if I cross multiply, twice h will be root 3a. Clear? If I multiply 2 with h, I am going to get 2h equals to root 3a. So a will be twice h by root 3. Now if we replace h by 21, we are going to get a equals to 2 into 21 by root 3. Therefore a equals to 2 into 21 is 42, 42 by root 3. So a equals to 42 by root 3, and since irrational number is in the denominator, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by root 3. So here we got a equals to 42 root 3, and root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 and 42 can be cancelled, and if I cancel I am going to get 14. So 14 root 3, that means each side of the equilateral triangle is 14 root 3 centimeter. In the question it is given, find the perimeter of the equilateral triangle, and since all the sides are equal, therefore perimeter is 3a, 3, and instead of a we can write 14 root 3. Now 3 into 14, root 3 is 1.732. Now 3 into 14 is 42 into 1.732. Now if we multiply, we are going to get 72.744 centimeter. On rounding, we will get 72.7 centimeter, and this is the perimeter of the equilateral triangle. Question is, the area enclosed between the concentric circles is 770 centimeter square. If the radius of the outer circle is 21 centimeter, find the radius of the inner circle. Let radius of the inner circle be small r centimeter and radius of the outer circle be capital R centimeter. As given in the question, capital R is 21 centimeter, and we are to find smaller radius, that is small r. In the question it is given area of the enclosed part, that means area of this part is 770 centimeter square. Now area of the enclosed part means area of the outer circle minus area of the inner circle. area of the outer circle is pi capital R square and area of the inner circle is pi small r square, and in the question it is given this is 770. If I take pi common, we are left with r square minus small r square, which is 770. Now pi is 22 by 7, capital R is 21 square minus small r square is 770. So 21 square minus r square is 770 into 7 by 22. If I cancel 22 by 11, I am going to get 2, and if I cancel 770 by 11, I am going to get 70. So 21 square minus r square is 70 into 7 by 2. Again 70 and 2 can be cancelled. I got 35, and here 21 square is 441 minus r square is 35 into 7. So minus r square is 245 minus 441. So minus r square is minus 196. If I multiply both sides by minus, I am going to get r square equals to 196. So r equals to root over 196, which will give you plus minus 14. Now since radius cannot be negative, directly we can write therefore radius equals to 14 centimeters. And from this step directly also you can write r square equals to 196. That means r equals to root over 196. That will give you 14 centimeter. No need to mention plus minus because radius cannot be negative. Therefore, radius of the inner circle is 14 centimeter. Let me now show the next sum, that is question number 19. Here question is a sheet of paper in the form of rectangle ABCD in which AB equals to 40 centimeter, AD is 28 centimeter. A semicircular portion with BC's diameter is cut off. Find the area of the remaining paper. Suppose this is the rectangular part ABCD and this is the semicircular part which is removed from it. We have to find the area of the remaining paper. That means we have to find the area of this portion of the paper. I hope question is clear. So in case of rectangular section ABCD, AB is 40 centimeter and AD is 28 centimeter. In case of semicircular part, diameter will be this diameter. This is the diameter. So this is same as 28. So diameter is 28 centimeter. Therefore radius is 28 by 2. That is 14. Now we have to find the area of the remaining portion. That means area of the rectangle minus area of the semicircle will give you the... So area of the rectangle minus area of the semicircle will give the area of the remaining portion. So for this, what we will do, area of the remaining paper is area of ABCD minus area of semicircle. Now since ABCD is a rectangle, area is length into breadth minus area of semicircle. Area of circle is pi r square, and since it is semicircle, it will be pi r square by 2. So just replace AB by 40, AD by 20 as these are given in the question. Half pi is 22 by 7 and radius is 14. So it will be 14 into 14. 7 2 ja 14. 2 11 ja 22. So 14 to 28 is 1120 minus 11 into 2 into 14. On multiplying these three, we are going to get 1120 minus 308. And if I subtract, I am going to get 812 centimeter square, and that's the area of the remaining paper. Let me do the last sum of this 12a, that is question number 20. The question is, a field is in the form of a circle. A fence is erected around the field. The cost of fencing would be rupees 2640 at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. Then the field is to be thoroughly plowed at the rate of rupees 0.50 per meter square. What is the amount required to plow the field? Suppose this is the circular field whose radius is r meter, and it is given the cost of fencing is rupees 2640. Now since rupees 12 is required for fencing per meter, so we can write rupees 12 is needed to fence 1 meter. Therefore rupee 1 is needed to fence 1 by 12 meter. Therefore rupees 2640 is needed to fence 2640 by 12. If I cancel 2640 by 12, I am going to get 220 meter. Therefore circumference of the field is 220 meter. Now we know the circumference formula is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is 220. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 220. So r equals to 220. If I cross multiply, 7 will be in the numerator, 2 and 22 will be in the denominator. So if I cancel 22 and 220, I am going to get 10. So radius is 10 into 7 by 2. These 2 and 10 cancelled, I got 5. So 5 into 7, that is 35 meter. We got radius equal to 35 meter. Now area of the field is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7 into 35 into 35. If I cancel 35 by 7, I got 5. So 22 into 5 into 35. If I multiply, I am going to get 110 into 35. That is 3850 meter square. Therefore, area of the field is 3850 meter square. Now, cost of plowing the field per meter square is rupees 0.50. Therefore, cost of plowing 3850 meter square will be 3850 into 0.50, which will give rupees 1925. Therefore, amount required to plow the field is rupees 1925, and that's the answer. I hope this sum is clear. And that's all for today. In the next video, I am going to explain sums of 12b. Till then, bye bye, take care, and wait for the next video.